Hey Misfits, welcome to another post-con wrap-up video.
This is the wrap up of the wrap up of the wrap up video.
Yeah, all the wraps.
Wrap. Okay, that's a very bad joke.
Yeah, that was.
But we're
was,
very
yeah,
punchy, so that helps.
just a little bit. It was exhausting.
It was
It
exhausting.
was exhausting. This is probably the most exhausting Gen Con. Probably it sold record tickets for any previous Gen Con. It blew all of them out of the water.
Sold out.
And considering how many sweaty people I have rubbing up against me during the entire con, I'm not terribly surprised.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, this was not the kind of sweaty people I wanted rubbing against me either. It was definitely not.
No, that was a couple blocks over at the strip club.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they were having lots of interesting theme nights, but we won't go into that.
No, we definitely won't. Ironically, as a side note, you hear about the Canadian Olympic girl who has an OnlyFans, so she twerked when she got her medal just to promote her OnlyFans.
What's an Olympics?
Never mind. Anyway.
We didn't get to see much of those up there because we were.
Nope.
Just
we
saying.
don't care either because we got games to play.
We got lots of games to play. We're so tired. We're post Gen Con. We're wrapping up. But most of us ran back to work the next day. Unfortunately, we're just dumb and we didn't take an extra day off. So we're kind of exhausted. But as you can see behind us, we had a lot of cool stuff that we came back
We
with.
made
that we're
off
gonna
like
talk about.
bandits.
I hate putting it like that because we didn't really. We're gonna be working on all of this stuff. So
Yeah. It's one
work.
of those things. It's we every year we say, oh, we're gonna be low key. We're not gonna get many games, and then
Well, this is still not. This is still.
this isn't a record, but
honestly,
it's
to be
close.
fair, no.
You see, well, we all when you went to the airport on Sunday, we went to town a bit.
You got.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
You got quite a bit more. Well, I mean, it's the Misfits library, so I mean, but in either case, there's a lot of cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Funny, your Thunder Road has the same crease mine does.
Oh wow.
Must have got crushed in the same area. So,
Yeah.
we have a lot to show off that we're going to be doing videos on.
We definitely some of my highlights, and I'll start off because I'm coherent.
Okay.
Shadow Scar. That was one of my favorite ones. I got to meet the creator of Shadow Scar. It's the new R. Talsoren RPG made by Big Daddy Pondsmith's son.
Oh, cool.
And it's really cool because these planar walkers, they go to different settings like medieval Japan and stuff like that, but they're like planeswalkers almost, or they're going to different realities, but they're like agents.
I like that idea.
It's really super cool.
Cool.
And I must say, and he signed it right there, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I noticed today. Did the op give us a copy of Gnome Hollow or?
Yeah, we got a copy of Gnome Hollow, which we did some great videos on that they did stuff on, and also over here we got Stock Exchange, which were the two big hits for them at the con. They were flying off the shelves. Yeah. But we did some great interviews with them and a couple other interviews with them with a couple other games.
Yeah, there's quite a few interviews.
They got that Avatar game that Tom's chomping at the bit to get, but they didn't have any copies.
We didn't have any copies of that. Yeah, that's
and then we got the preview of the new game that's coming out, which is T something about tea, but it's got the
Tea Witches.
Yeah,
so it has the artists.
Yeah,
and some designers from Flamecraft.
So the art
is
beautiful.
They're basically trying to do Flamecraft, but with more complexity. Because I like Flamecraft, but it is very basic kind of for a worker placement game, but it's still good.
It's a good light starter.
It's a good light starter
game to get you into the idea, but also it's a great first game to kind of.
And it's cute.
Yeah, to get the wheels going.
Yeah, so I'm excited for Tea Witches. That looks really cool.
And then Devere was a huge hit at this con.
Yeah.
Got a copy of Cities.
Yep.
Now we already had a copy of Rock Hard, so we didn't have to worry about getting Rock Hard because we've been playing it for a few weeks.
You played
fantastic
it.
Game.
I haven't played
well, you didn't show up. But,
blah, 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 blah.
But it's a fantastic game, and we got to meet the creator of the game.
Yeah.
And that was really she was super nice.
She was actually really nice. Super nice. But it was funny because it was literally like waiting for a Rockstar almost because
it was like a Rockstar meet and greet.
It was like a line, and we had to get in line, and it was like.
It truly was.
But we got a picture. We'll put it right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, right there. See, she was also awesome, cool. And I was flying. I think that was probably the #1 grab this year. I think of all the things that people lined up for and people were trying to get, other than the one thing at the end, which we'll show about, but that's a Star Wars Unlimited thing.
The Rock Hard 1977.
As far as everybody trying to get games this time, Devere had it flying off the shelves.
I think Devere was
Cities too.
Devere was probably the biggest.
They
I think
were
the
the
biggest
draw.
this
Everybody
year.
was going.
We say that though from our perspective because obviously with 100,000 plus people, we don't know what people grab, but that was definitely one of the more popular games there. It was all over the thing.
Well, they were sold out within less than an hour of opening
Well,
each
they only had
booth.
100 copies
And
Each
day
booth.
that they
Well,
were-
100 each booth because
Yeah.
they had a secondary
Well,
booth.
they had 100 in the morning, and then
Yeah.
they had like 100 at 10 o'clock. It was like 8 and 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, Gnome Hollow was another one of the
There
popular
was somebody
ones.
lined up at
They were
5.
lined up at
Did
5
you heard that
a.m.
story? Didn't you?
Yeah,
There was somebody lined up at 5 a.m. to get Rock Hard, and the designer of the game, she showed up and thanked her and was like, yeah, it was like so cool. She got a meet and greet with the creator, who by the way, if you guys people at home don't know, she was the bassist in the Runaways. You know, the hit song "Cherry Bomb" from Guardians of the Galaxy and a bunch of others.
Did you say from Guardians of the Galaxy? I guess song predates Guardians of the Galaxy by quite
It
a
does,
while.
but it really
yeah.
blew up at
It
Guardians
did,
of the Galaxy.
So I guess
she got a nice Fears check from that
I'm sure.
movie.
I'm sure. But then we don't have that here right now because we still like I said, we didn't have that at the con. I hit up Japanime's booth. I love those guys. They give us some cool stuff. Got Grand Blue Fantasy, which has been I think just came out. It was a little tactics fighting game, and for those that know the anime or the video game, it's a very cool little RPG. I was excited to get Familiar Tales as the precursor to the new game they have, and it's basically
Familiar Tales was
Yeah.
before.
I'm trying to remember the name of the game now, but it was very popular. It's a Jerry game, Jerry Hawthorne of Flat Hat Games, but he did a space-based game of his deck building, story crafting.
Well,
game.
Wandering Galaxy is the latest one that they kickstarted. But
then it must be that
it was
one.
Freelancers. Freelancers was the fantasy-ish.
Yeah, but
one before
Freelancers
that.
was before.
Yeah.
Wandering Galaxy is not based off Freelancers; it's based off this. It's a card deck
It is.
building.
I thought they said it was Freelancers adjacent.
It's adjacent in terms that it has like
The same
it has
system.
dialogue.
and
No,
the-
it's a
the
different system.
pages.
You actually have card drafting.
They just
and stuff
took
like
my
that.
money today, and I didn't know that. I hope that's good.
It supposedly is very good.
Okay, well,
And we'll do
fingers
stuff on
crossed,
this, so it'll be
because
very
they
good.
just took my Kickstarter money today.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. We got some cool games from. I like the Tabletop Golf Association and the
Right.
space version
and
of that.
the Spaceborne right there.
So we have some Dex games with some little actual game to them. We're excited to play those.
Yeah, we're going to show you all about those.
Mhm.
A Spaceborne's coming to Kickstarter
Yep.
or whatever
Yep.
very soon. We got the Spaceborne Alien Initiative
Yep.
expansion, which
Yep.
makes it cooperative-ish and stuff. So
Cooperative.
we're going to give you a lot of
Well,
videos
it's
on
totally
Spaceborne
co-op
soon.
actually.
And Misfit Don's behind the camera today, but Plank Catacombs has an expansion up there.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Excited,
Cannot wait
got-
to get that out.
Got that
Yep.
before they sold out the first day, and
Yep.
I was like Zoom, and then it was funny because I just happened to run into the marketing guy there, who I've been
Right.
There's a lot of let's just say in this line of business, you try to find all your contacts and who to talk to and stuff.
So they keep
And
rotating.
sometimes you just totally miss them. And with the Direwolf, we just totally missed them every con. This time I finally talked to him and interviewed him, and he did a great video.
yeah.
And
We got lucky with a couple of different ones too. Cryptozoic, we finally got an
Right.
interview with them, and Javier was very nice, and we did an interview with them for
and also
PC Deck
Restoration
Builder.
Games,
Restoration Games.
which Thunder Road Vendetta. I lugged
Anyway.
that puppy home.
yeah.
Heavy game.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was the heaviest one of all of
Weight
them.
in our suitcase.
Yeah,
Yes.
it had its
Well-
own carry-on.
I know, been there, done that already. So I love Restoration Games, bought all their games. Thunder Road's probably one of my favorite games of this past year. Absolutely
Yep.
amazing game.
And then they threw in one of the latest Unmatched
Oh,
Little Red
that's-
Riding Hood versus.
That's actually older.
Well, it's free still, so
Anyway,
it's worth mentioning.
moving on. I saw a cute little game from the Game Alliance, Outrun the Bear. It's actually adorable. The bear moves along, and you and your family basically play the game running from the bear. And you either have to get the safety of the car, or basically you trip and feed the bear the rest of your family. When the bear gets full, he stops chasing you. So I thought the concept was cute. We have a cute little interview with him there. It was a very, very unmined concept. I thought it was adorable. The fact that they
it
had
was a
trip your
fun little
family.
fast game that you get to eat your other family members.
Well, the bear eats the family.
Yeah,
right?
well,
that's the cannibal. That's the cannibal.
That's a cannibal version.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
cannibal
well,
version.
that's good.
We got
And speaking of cute stuff,
Cyber Pet Quest
Cyber Pet Quest, we
from
got
Dead or Alive Games, which I was.
Dead Alive Games.
Dead
There's
Alive.
No or
I'm
in it.
putting
It's
Dead or
not
Alive.
Bon Jovi
Guys,
song.
Every time.
consider Dead or
This
Alive.
isn't a Bon Jovi company.
Listen, I love it. Just watch Bon Jovi just show up on it. Listen, Dead or Alive Games, just hire Bon Jovi, change your name, and have him show up to all your cons. And you'll just get people there like crazy.
But it's a cute game, and we've been waiting for it for a few cons ever since
Yeah.
they told us about it.
Yeah.
And we got a copy of it.
Yeah, I liked
Another
it so
cute
much
little
that
game.
I bought all the stuff for it, like all the coins and the mats
Oh,
and
you
everything.
blinged it out, didn't you?
Yeah, I blinged it out. Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm like, this game looks cute. Well, it helps. I have 8-year-olds to play it with. So
Another cute little game, Boop the Halls.
Oh yeah, we got
Boop
Boop
the
the
Halls.
Halls.
So we'll be
Which
making,
is a hot
a
game right
holiday
now.
video for it.
It's Boop, but it's Christmassy. And,
Mhm. Yeah, they're gonna just do one for every season at this point, pretty much. You're gonna
Yeah.
have.
But this one's a little different because it's a stacked tier.
Oh, well, they changed
Yeah.
they changed the rules a little bit for
Yeah.
each one, like the
It's a
Halloween
3
one. They
tier.
And
changed
like,
it.
well, this
like
one
it.
it's got like a
Yeah.
new win condition. You can either
Yeah.
be like naughty or nice.
Of course, it's
It's
of course.
Christmas.
Of course, it's Christmas.
And then they also hooked us up with Hi-Fi, which looks like a really cool game. The concept of it, the production value of it. I mean, it's a
cool,
a
good
music game where you're trying to complete this legendary artist's last work or this legendary band's.
They
Yeah.
have the A side complete.
Yeah.
You are now in control.
And what's
of
cool is like the
finishing
rule book.
B side. So
Yeah.
a lot of the Misfits here, heavy music background. So we love the music games. We're
Yeah.
super excited. to
And the
get
quality
Hi-Fi
of that game is
on the
huge
table.
because like the rule book looks like a copy of Rolling Stone. I mean,
Oh, does it?
yeah. Oh yeah, you
It
have
is
to see that.
amazing.
I never got to.
We
that
didn't
booth.
have an open copy of it, and you didn't get by their booth. They had a brand new Smirk and Dagger Games had a brand new booth. It
Oh
was
no,
really
I
impressive.
plan to go by there, but you guys hit it like early on. I think that
But there was
day,
a
so it
lot
was
going
like-
on. There
yeah,
was a lot
there was
going
a
on.
lot
to
going on.
unbox it because it is a turntable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked by
Part of
the
it
demo
is
of
a
it.
turntable.
And it's
yeah.
actually a turntable, which I thought was very cool. That'll be interesting to see. Let's see what else we got.
I got the Invincible Hero Building game,
Right.
which is a really hot game right now.
Oh, we got from Wise Wizards. We got the Academy first deck building game. It's designed for younger kids, but it's Star Realms with younger kids. It takes away just a few of the aspects of it to make it more simple, which would be great to play. If you
It
got
takes away
younger.
some of the FU aspects.
Yeah, kind of basically. It makes it cute, make it cutesy, which I thought it was very cute. We're looking
got-
forward to that.
We got Landmarks, which is Floodgate
Floodgate
Games'
Games,
newest
yeah.
hotness.
Yep.
Uh,
We got City of the Living Dead, or City of the Living, I should say, by Trick or Treat Studios. I gotta give a shout out to them. John's a really, really super guy, Trick or Treat Studios. We did a few different videos for them for some of their games, but cool thing is he brought on Tasty Intro Games, some people that work for them, and they acquired some of the licenses. So they're either re-putting out games and kind of changing them to more horror themed, or straight up putting it out like Scoville.
oh,
they're
I
putting
can't
out a
wait
new
for that
edition of
Scoville.
Scoville.
That new edition. Was,
Um,
it was a crime that Scoville was out of print. for
Yeah,
as long
yeah,
as
yeah,
Because
it was,
It's a
it was.
great game.
So and this is another Tasty Intro game. They just turned it into a zombie-based theme. But that's really cool. They're really kind of they're ones to watch. Trick or Treat Studios has been doing a lot of really, really cool stuff, and hopefully we'll get the Chucky game. They put out a Chucky game this year too. I'm excited to
And
take a look at that.
I got one that's a surprise for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found them Sunday after you left.
Okay.
Escape from New York, the game.
Is that from Pendragon?
It is.
Oh my
Escape
God.
from New
That's right.
York.
That is freaking awesome. Is that this year they put it out?
They were pushing it this year. Yeah, definitely.
Because they put out so Pendragon. For those that know Pendragon Studios, they put out one of my favorite thing games. They really have a good way with old licenses. Well, that was the thing game. That was the thing game. You could actually become the thing.
second
and eat
thing
people.
game,
The
yeah.
second thing game. So I played it like numerous times because it actually is probably one of my. It's literally one of my favorite trader
Now,
games outside of.
I
Galaga.
love the first one too. That the first
Oh, no,
one's
the first
good.
one's good.
The second
first one-
one is like
Yeah,
promo.
It's well,
Yeah.
it hits that perfect spot of has enough game rather than just chucking cards in, but it's not so much so where if you don't really feel like playing 8 hours for Galactica, you could play this game.
Hey, I loved eating the rest of everybody in both games. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, everybody loves being the thing in that because it's a good time.
but the Escape from New York, and when they gave that to me, it's like, oh yeah, it's like it got standees and it looked great, but I was like, wait, hold on, for $20 I could get a Snake Plissken fig
I mean,
yes,
dude,
please.
Snake Plissken
and
is the
Cabby,
best.
and Cabby. It's got Cabby.
That's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. These figs were
That is
awesome. So I
amazing.
was like, yes,
But
here's my money.
but
Give
do they
it
have
to me.
Steve Buscemi from the second one?
There was a second one.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. He did surf.
I've wiped
He
it
did
out of my head.
surf.
I've wiped it out of my head.
Listen, you got to put the clip in of him
That's-
surfing.
That's
you
it,
have
man.
to throw
no,
the clip.
I'm not.
You
I'm
have
not
to
even
throw
gonna
the
look at-
clip
I don't want to
of
see it.
him surfing.
I will not.
Did you see that?
No.
Oh, you never saw it?
Well, If I did,
I saw it in the
can't
theater. I was
cannot
highly disappointed.
recollect that, Your
I was
Honor.
highly disappointed. There was some funny stuff in it, but yeah,
I cannot remember
You
that,
could
Your
probably
Honor.
live without seeing the sequel, but there was some
Yeah,
funny. There was
yeah,
some funny.
I can live without it.
Snake Plissken surfed. That's all I have to say.
And then what else? We got the speaking of Floodgate from before, we got the Decorum Moving Out expansion.
Yay!
Yeah,
So we have to play that. That's a fun.
I'm dying to play that.
It's like how do you make passive aggressive a game?
Yeah.
It's called Decorum.
Well, anything with bubble wrap tokens.
Oh yeah, bubble
is
wrap
like-
is like a
is like
game
amazing.
mechanic.
Is absolutely a game mechanic.
You gotta let's see what else.
Excited for that one.
That's mostly it.
I
I think
got
Comic Hunters.
I got Comic Hunters. I was
There's an interesting story behind Silk.
yeah, Silk. It was like one of the last 4 on the planet for sale.
They're going out of production.
Yeah, that one's out.
Well,
of
they're
production.
gonna be making a new version.
Yeah, but I wanted to get the classic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
Vlad
it
let me
follows-
buy that one for him.
Vlad, listen, watch. I hope you're watching our videos. You still owe us some board game time.
Oh,
I played a
hush.
board game with him.
Oh,
since like,
hush! Vlad owes us nothing
no, he owes us a
but
board game
our
time.
gratitude.
He
We
already
owe him
has
his
that.
Gratitude.
He already has that.
That's one thing about cons. I just love going to that. Vlad's one of our friends from many cons
Oh
back,
yeah.
and it's just so great to just go there and
It's funny. It's funny.
so many different developers. Like at first, when we first started doing this at the first PAX U, it was like, "Excuse me, sir, could I talk
Yeah.
about your game with
Yeah.
you?" And now it's
we
like,
know, yeah,
"Fable,
yeah.
hey, like, you bring it in,
Yeah.
give us a."
It's
hug."
funny because Vlad. I remember. I met Vlad first. Actually, remember it was at that weird dinner before
Yeah, 'cause
Dice Tower.
at
They
the
have a
Hard
dinner.
Rock Cafe.
I was
No, it
actually-
Planet Hollywood. Planet
It was
Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood, and I was actually there first. And they had like a dinner, and they invited us to the Dice Tower to dinner for all the media people. And went there. We sat down at the table, started eating, and Vlad and Giovanni showed up with his wife, and we just started eating. We just started talking. I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, "Who are you with?" "Oh, I'm with Devere." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we kind of know Devere a little bit or whatever." Since then, just love seeing him all the time there. He's just such a
That
really
was
nice guy.
3 years ago.
Oh,
believe it or
stop.
not.
Oh.
Just stop.
3
Oh my
years
god.
ago.
Oh, it hurts so much. I feel so old
But it
now.
doesn't because we've grown so much.
Oh, I'm just talking about
Grown
age.
emotionally.
Yes, emotionally. Oh
Oh.
my goodness. That is the alarm, boys and
Yo,
girls.
turn that off.
That is the alarm, boys and
Turn that
girls.
off.
That is the alarm.
Let's see. Okay, what we got? We also did Star Wars Unlimited and got these cool, Matt.
Yeah,
Hold it
you'll
up
see
there,
it on our channel.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And they gave us a whole bunch of other swag too.
Yep.
And
Yeah, Xander apparently was also giving out pins, but I already have a
we
set
already
of
have
those
a set
pins.
of
I already
those.
have those
Pins. Yeah, I didn't know they were giving them away. Or
Well, pay attention. We'll have more Star Wars Unlimited stuff. Tom, of course, we got the convention exclusive cards.
We got Oblius. We
And,
got
yeah.
Scally Wagers, a new edition. We got Radlands, the
Oh, yeah.
expansion.
Yep.
We got a whole
All this
bunch of stuff.
Listen, guys, we're gonna have tons of videos to shoot, so
We
pay
got a lot to shoot.
attention. We're gonna be busy for a while,
Yeah,
at least until PAX U again.
We got some more stuff from Free League. We got Walking Dead. We got
D&D 50th.
oh the D&D 50th.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Yep.
we got some. Look at this cool
I
swag
know,
here.
I'm totally
We got-
familiar with that one.
Punchins and Flagons, and we got the new player's handbook. Da, da, da. So we're going to talk about that. We got our Brilliant Ruin, which was a cool game. You got to check out the videos.
Yep.
That was a cool game.
Yep.
We got Lord of the Rings 5e edition and the other one for
Lots
the
of
Moria
Lord of the Rings
expansion.
action. Listen,
Uh,
guys, we got a
This
ton
is
of
like
stuff.
turbo mode.
Yeah,
but
this is turbo
we got
mode,
a
but-
ton of stuff.
We'll be here.
So
We'll be here
we're
all day.
Super excited to be playing these games. So not just unboxing, but we are
Of course,
now
yes.
focusing on playing. We are playing games.
Trying
yeah.
to. We're trying to.
As
Oh,
soon as we
When
get,
when we are
We're
we
playing,
we
so
we
we're gonna be putting out playing videos.
when we're not playing Star Wars, of course.
yeah, we got Saturday. We gotta go play. And then
Yeah.
what the great thing is, there was a beer of Gen Con, which was horrible. Sun King, you don't know.
Oh yeah,
you
I know.
much about beer,
I know.
But Sun King, every year they do a Gen Con beer, and this time it had lactose and cinnamon in it, and I was like,
Lactose.
It was-
110
was-
degrees in
it was
Indianapolis. Why do we want
horrible,
lactose?
but shout out to all the other flavors Sun King
Yes,
had, and then
Sun
guess
King.
what? They just opened a brewery in Sarasota. That's like Kismet. That's like
That is
around.
kind of yeah.
So we're gonna go there
because-
after we play Star Wars
because-
Unlimited.
Yes.
all right.
It's all coming together.
I could
Do
drink a
not
beer.
the
I could drink a
lactose
beer.
A beer?
I could drink any beer.
Hey, I have
Maybe.
to get video of that.
I drank beer before. Get out of here. Anyway, guys, please watch all our Gen Con coverage. It's up there. We're exhausted. We're honestly exhausted. So
It was
We're
an
gonna-
amazing time.
it was an amazing time, man.
Super
as always.
Yeah, and we had all of our Misfits
So
there.
happy to
Yeah, this is
We
our first.
did.
This is our first Gen Con. We had
Misfit
Dawn,
we had Misfit Dawn,
and we had
and
new
New Bell,
New Misfit Bell. Yeah, who shot our very
and
first
Misfit
video.
Will.
And
And
Misfit
Misfit
Will. Well, he's
Will.
always
He's
there.
our Indiana bureau.
He's always there. He is there in Indiana bureau. He's always there. But
It
yes.
was an amazing 4 days of fun, friends, new friends, and old friends, new friends. We met so many new people this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If there's a con, if anybody here at home are like, I want to go to a convention, it's a lot. It's the biggest, it's the baddest, but there's always even if you just go there and you play D&D the whole time.
Well, that's the thing. You
Or
go to that con
there's so
and
much to
literally, yeah, you literally do whatever
Like
you want.
our
there.
friend Brad, he
Anything.
went and he played Starfleet Battles on one day. He played Starfleet Battles.
Yeah.
He played BattleTech. He played in the BattleTech pods, which we missed, which I killing myself. They had the pods there.
Oh, yeah, we did miss that. I don't even know. I don't even think we
I
want to
didn't
buy
even
them.
figure out where
I
they
couldn't figure
were.
out where they were.
Brad told
No.
me, but he did like
Yeah.
a whole day of things that weren't even on my radar.
Yeah.
Well, and Misfit Will, he went.
Oh
to
yeah,
Dungeons
Will.
and
He
Dragons.
played a couple of D&D games.
Well,
He
we,
went-
Oh,
well,
yeah.
well, we worked. To be fair,
we
so
did
yeah.
work, but
He entered
there's
the
so
stadium into a
much.
contest.
There's so much. So if you want to go to a con, you can play all the new games. They have a whole
Yeah.
area where there's brand new games.
Yeah.
If you want to meet people and play older games, there's a whole. You go to the stadium and you
Yeah.
play that on the floor.
Not only that, if you're
D&D games.
It truly is the
Cyberpunk
best
games.
gaming.
It's just
It
everything.
truly is the best gaming convention. There's
Now,
nothing
as
like
a
it.
football fan,
nothing
I
like
thought
that.
it was amazing to be able to walk into Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh,
and
yeah.
be able to experience.
It's like
the
a whole
stadium.
football field
The
full with
entire
gamers.
field
What's
is
football?
full
Yeah,
of
you know what
people.
football
None
is.
of these gamers
Oh,
watch
come on.
football.
He,
None
he
of
acts
them.
like he knows
No,
what
none of
football
them they watch.
Come on.
He always is in this whole denial thing about football. He watched
All right.
football until he was 15 years
No,
old with his
no,
dad every
lies.
Sunday.
Lies. I don't have a dad. I don't have a dad. What are you talking about?
Football stadiums and experience Lucas Oil was just a treat in
And
itself.
and what's
That was
nice,
cool.
I mean, there's even things like the food truck area, is
They
amazing.
just need to put more tents up for food truck area.
Yeah,
Guys.
yeah.
The heat was oof.
The heat was not bad.
you
We're
gotta-
from Florida. The
I
heat
mean,
was
still,
not bad.
you guys like. I might suggest for Gen Con.
There were
guys, set
people
up-
melting.
You got to set up a tent area somewhere or something. There's like pretty much there's there's literally no tent area. So it's pretty much you have to wait in
Lots of
line.
trees up there, though. There is a lot of shade. They don't have down here in Florida. we
Okay, I
have
think
no
we're
trees
we're
up.
degrading.
we're
this
degrading, guys.
conversation.
We're going way off the
It's,
bend. We're
it's
going way
always
off the bend.
awesome. You guys
Yeah.
gotta go buy
Yeah.
tickets now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, as always, of course, pay attention. We're going to unbox all these, talk about these, play these. And until then, of course, as always, until next time,
Game on.